It's happened.
Is it?
I've seen numbers from how much I sell merch to someone with half my subscribers.
And they sell more merch.
They sell better.
Is it? I thought
because people say, well, Mo's got money.
But you've got a good fan base, like.
I do, but also a lot of them will, like, a lot of people, why do they buy merch? It's like, especially a few years ago, it was like, oh, this is my favorite YouTuber. He's making videos and I want to support him to make more money. But with Mo, he's got a Ferrari. Why does he need more money? You know? So it's like and I saw that a lot. Not to say that people weren't buying my merch. They were, but as in like percentage wise, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like someone with 5 million subscribers and I had 5 million would sell like triple me.
Yeah.
We're both making money, but he would be making considerably more just because people would be like, oh, like, he needs it. They don't need it. They don't need it. Trust me. We know the money. Yeah, it's like, oh, you know. Yeah. But it happens. Like, even right now, if you see a struggling YouTuber, you're going to feel like, oh, let me donate some money.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have, you know, Patreons and stuff like that, merch, funnel it through the channel, etc. And they do that whole sort of thing. But, you know, you just got Mo out here, got 2 Rolls Royce guys behind him, Lambo behind me. And in fact, is this Lana's Lambo?
Yeah, this is Lana's Lamborghini, yeah.
So talk to me about that story, because I remember you saying on your podcast that Lana came here a year before you had come here.
Yeah, but this is way back, by the way. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, off YouTube and on YouTube, there can be different things. You know, people just try and, like, evaluate your entire life.
Off YouTube.
People to this day, they're like, oh my God, daddy's money.
Yeah.
Where's my dad? Where's my dad?
Yeah.
Show me daddy money. I'll take it happily. You know what I mean? Like, or it's like they'll make up some scenario. Look, Lana, a lot of people, like, we made a podcast about it and it's like, they're lying. There's no way. It's like, my sister was in real estate and we're talking real estate before the crash, like 2007, 6, 7.
Okay, so just
so she moved to Dubai when she was 17.
Yeah.
She worked in a real estate company. The company was called, like, I don't know, Roofy or something. If you know, you know. Then after that, she started doing more work and more work. She actually opened her own real estate company. So, like, back then, real estate in Dubai was like, it felt like illegal money. You know, it was that crazy because, like, Dubai was just hot. It was upcoming. Like, literally every week, there was so much real estate getting bought and sold. Like, if you bought something today, tomorrow the price is already 10% up.
Yeah, it was just like the whole thing with the palm when that first came out. It was
crazy. So my sister made, like, stupid money during that era. And then obviously the crash happened where you had, like, literally when the crash happened, everyone was panic selling. Nothing, like, as in business, like, stopped.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, half the people were running away because they had debts they couldn't pay. So at that point, she made her money. It was savings, you know. But then we're like, okay, there's no more work here. What do we do? Everyone's running away. So then we're like, you know what? Better to go back to studying. So that's when we came back to London. So, but when my sister came back to Dubai again, obviously she had the money from her savings. She wanted to buy a Lamborghini. It was always her dream.
Yeah.
So that's how the Lamborghini happened. The Lamborghini is real estate money. Pure real estate money. No YouTube. Yeah, we had a Lamborghini before YouTube money. So.
Oh, did you? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so that was when I started YouTube. I think that's how I got views.
So Mo, throwing it back to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, for people who don't understand the way YouTube works, you got your AdSense and then you got your sponsors as well.
Yeah.
I want to know about the first time you got a sponsor. And if you're open to say how much it was for.
Yeah. To be honest, the first sponsor I made, like, I think I've answered this question a few times, but I've probably given different answers every time.
Yeah.
It was a few $100s. It was very low. And I remember I was happy. Like, it was the first time. And remember, like, when I started, like, I used to check my own emails. So it's like the first time someone was like, hey, we're going to pay you to show an app in your video. I was like, okay.
Let me do it.
Great, quick, you know? Yeah. And it's like, nowadays, obviously, you have YouTuber friends. You can ask each other, yo, how much do you charge? How much do you charge?
Course,
you know? So you know how much to charge. But back then, I didn't know anyone. So I think I said, like, I don't know, $200. And when they said yes, I was like, cashed out.
And they're probably thinking, yes, we you know, we've made it.
Honestly, whoever was sponsoring me at the beginning, it was like the best for them, you know? Because it's like, I was charging so low and I didn't know my value.
Didn't understand it,
You know, it's like for me, you know how I used to value it?
God.
I used to value it as how much one video makes. My sponsorship should be the exact same.
So what each video would make about $200?
So let's say if my video is making at that time $300, $200,
yeah,
same price as the video.
Yeah.
But I was a daily vlogger at the time.
See, that was like me when I first started podcasting and I first got sponsors and I was in the same position. I was like, yes, this is wicked, you know, £300 for a sponsor. But then I had no one to ask if this is right, if this is wrong, if I'm doing it right. And then so eventually I had to come up with my own model and then, you know, started meeting other podcast people and then realizing, okay, we need to be charging a bit more.
Yeah, you're like, oh, they're making that much money. You're like, all right, team, we have a meeting. We're not charging enough.
So being a YouTuber of your skill, you know, you said you used to check your emails then now.
Yeah.
Do you check your emails again still? Or?
No.
So your team, how many people does it consist of?
I think I have around 10 people that work full time, you know?
Yeah.
Like one of them checks the emails, few editors, few guys that build stuff for the videos, you know? Because I have an Arabic channel too.
Yeah.
So I think 10 people. 10 people full time.
I want to say I've come across your Arabic videos. Not that I understand it much so anyway. But it's almost got like a Mr. Beast vibe going to it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's just literally Mr. Beast, but in Arabic.
Yeah.
So I think obviously Mr. Beast is one of my biggest inspirations. I love the way he does content. I think everyone does, you know?
Yeah, of course, 100%. You know, it's funny. I put a Mr. Beast video on in front of my parents, so my parents who are in their 50s. I put it in front of my little sister who was under 20 at the time, myself. Every single person in that room was watching the video throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking this is how that guy gets in audience retention because he's got a video that appeals to every single age group.
Yeah, I think with Mr. Beast, I think he showed everyone that, like, you know how everyone used to think, all right, TV, Netflix, and then you have your little YouTubers?
Yeah.
I think he just, like, flipped it.
The whole thing, yeah.
He just showed, like, listen, YouTube is bigger than TV, bigger than Netflix.
Yeah.
We can do it all on this platform, you know?
Yeah.
So...
Because you're building personalities.
Yeah, you're showing that you don't need an entire production to do these things. Like, obviously, Mr. Beast has a production now, you know? But as in, like, it's possible to start from a very small beginning and just build your way up. So I love the Mr. Beast concept, and I love the fact that I think he was the only guy that really took all the money he made and just put it on the videos.
Straight into a video, yeah.
And that's, I think, a big mistake a lot of YouTubers did, even myself. I think going back at it, if I stopped buying cars and I actually put like money into like ideas, I think I could have like done a lot more maybe.
So do you regret buying that first Ferrari?